Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick book review on something that I just finished reading actually this afternoon. It is the latest Bill Clinton and James Patterson book called The President's Daughter. And this is the second book they've done together. The first was called The President is Missing, and that was published in 2018. I actually don't read a lot of James Patterson. I don't know if I've actually read anything by him except for the two books they've done together. But it's kind of this action spy thriller type category with a little bit of political twist mixed into it. Don't want to give away too many plot details, but things I really, really liked about this book and a little bit of background I think would be helpful. So, in the beginning, the current president of the United States is a guy named Matt Keating. He is a former Navy SEAL. He comes upon some actionable intelligence about a terrorist named Asim al-Ashid, who is in the mountains of Libya. And in the book, this guy's really almost built up to like an Osama bin Laden type character, where he's carried out large attacks in Europe and other locations. Now, it doesn't identify him as, like a 9/11 type attacker as far as having an impact on the United States, but clearly a very valuable target. So the president has this actionable intelligence. He ends up going after the target in a kind of Osama bin Laden style raid with Black Hawk helicopters, etc. They get there. There ends up being an explosion at the facility. Bottom line is Asim al-Shaid is not killed, but his wife and three daughters are. And so this sets up where the terrorist al-Ashid wants to end up having some type of retribution on Matt Keating. So Matt Keating, through a number of political twists, ends up losing the presidency. He's a former president, kind of enjoying his civilian life in New Hampshire. He has an 18-year-old daughter named Mel Keating, and so the terrorist organization decides to target her as a way of getting back at Matt Keating. So she ends up being kidnapped. Ultimately, they publish a video where she seems to be executed, and ultimately he finds out later that that is not in fact the case. And so it sets up where he goes on a rescue mission to save his daughter. So like I said, I don't want to go into any more plot details than that, but this is really a great read. The writing is fantastic. The pacing is great. The reading moves along quite quickly. And I would say the only criticism I have for the book is, even when I know it's fiction and it's a bit pushing reality, I did find it gets a little bit fanciful in a few locations in things that Matt Keating was able to accomplish in order to get to Libya for the rescue mission with his daughter. But I would say one of the things that hit me particularly hard as a father is there's this father-daughter story that's built into it. And so towards the end of the book, where that really gets tuned up, I found myself getting pretty emotional about that, and not the type of person who really cries very much at all, or especially with reading, but found myself getting very choked up with the book. So I would say it's a fantastic read. If you enjoy this type of reading, I would definitely encourage you to pick it up. It's something you could read in a couple of days. I definitely have enjoyed these combination books between Patterson and Clinton, as I think they bring something unique together, and that the political insights that Clinton brings really kind of help touch up some of the kind of the military and spy type work that Patterson's done previously. So that's all I'll say, is I don't want to give away too much of the plot. Great read. If you're interested, leave comments below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. But once again, really good book, and would definitely commend it to all fiction readers.